let's talk about some of the most jaw-dropping, game-changing airport projects happening right now. These aren't just airports, they're massive, futuristic hubs reshaping the way we think about travel and connectivity, and they're coming together with billions of dollars, cutting-edge design, and bold visions for the future. First up, San Francisco International Airport is getting a major glow-up. With a $2.6 billion price tag, this is no small tweak, it's a full-blown transformation of Terminal 3 West. Picture a 650,000 square foot renovation with seismic upgrades, expanded security checkpoints, and even 200,000 square feet of brand new space packed with food, retail, and lounges. And they're not stopping there. A 6-story building for lounges and offices is set to open by early 2028, while a fresh check-in lobby will arrive by 2029. This project is about more than just passenger comfort. It's about building for the future. Meanwhile, down under in Australia, Perth Airport is undergoing a $3.4 billion makeover that's been years in the making. Imagine this: new car parks, a sparkling new terminal, an expanded international section, and even a hotel for travelers who want to sleep in style. They're also working on a brand new runway, expected to be ready by 2028. This is a total overhaul, with Qantas and Jetstar set to move into the new Terminal 1 once it's complete in 2031. Oh, and they've already completed a $1.3 billion rail link and upgrades to international gates. This is more than an airport, it's a full-scale reimagining of travel in Western Australia. Now, let's head back to California. San Diego International Airport isn't sitting still either. A $4 billion expansion is in the works, including a shiny new Terminal 1 with up to 30 gates, boarding bridges, pedestrian walkways, and upgraded roadways. Construction is already underway, with major players like Turner and Flatiron Construction leading the charge. Sustainability is a big focus here too, as they aim to create a travel hub that's efficient and eco-friendly. Across the globe in India, Noida International Airport is aiming to set records. This $4 billion project will eventually be the country's largest airport. The first phase, expected to open in April 2025, includes a single runway and terminal capable of handling 12 million passengers a year. But that's just the beginning. Future expansions could boost capacity to a staggering 70 million passengers. Swiss and Indian firms are teaming up to make this vision a reality, and when it's done, it'll completely change the game for Indian aviation. And in Africa, Ethiopian Airlines is going big, really big. Their new $6 billion airport in Abu Sera, south of Addis Ababa, is set to become Africa's largest. By 2029, it'll handle 60 million passengers a year, with plans to eventually push that number to 110 million. This is a vital project for Ethiopia, as their current airport simply can't grow any further. To top it all off, an express railway will connect the airport directly to Addis Ababa, making it a true hub for the continent. Poland is making waves with its Solidarity Transport hub. Despite political uncertainties, this $8 billion megaproject is moving ahead. Not just an airport, it's part of a broader plan to upgrade Poland's high-speed rail network, linking major cities like Warsaw, Łódź, and Poznan. The airport is set to open in 2032, and when it does, it'll stand as one of Europe's largest, serving as a key gateway for travelers across the region. Each of these projects is a testament to human ambition and engineering prowess, and they're all racing to define the future of air travel. In Thailand, the long-awaited Utapao Aviation City, worth $8.8 billion, is still waiting for the green light. Once construction begins, it'll transform the Vietnam War-era Utapao Airport into a cutting-edge international hub, seamlessly connecting to Bangkok's other major airports. But this isn't just an airport, it's a city. Think automated people movers, a logistics and cargo complex, a smart airport city, and even a sprawling commercial center. The public-private partnership funding means multiple stakeholders are gearing up for a massive impact, although the clock is ticking for a 2029 completion. In Texas, the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport is undergoing a jaw-dropping $9 billion transformation called DFW Forward. This isn't a simple expansion, it's a reinvention. Terminal C is getting a $3 billion makeover, while Terminal A grows with an extra 5 gates and 140,000 square feet of space. And that's not all. A sleek new parking structure and upgrades to airfields and transport systems are all part of the plan. Texas-based firms like Austin Commercial and Azteca Enterprises are spearheading the construction, with completion of Terminal C expected by 2030. It's all about keeping DFW as one of the busiest and most modern airports in the world. Over in Singapore, Changi Airport's iconic reputation is about to get even bigger. Terminal 5, a $10 billion project, breaks ground in 2025. Designed by Cone Peterson Fox and Heatherwick Studio, it's set to add capacity for an incredible 50 million passengers per year. But this isn't just about size. It's a carefully planned expansion that focuses on passenger experience and efficiency, with an eye on mid-2030 operations. Changi has always been ahead of the curve, and Terminal 5 is set to push boundaries opportunities even further. The Philippines is dreaming big with the $11 billion Sangley Point International Airport, designed to rise on reclaimed land in Manila Bay. It's been a rocky road, with approvals still pending and a 2024 start date looking increasingly unlikely. But if it moves forward, the first runway will deliver capacity for 25 million passengers annually, eventually hitting 75 million with a second runway. With heavyweights like Samsung C&T and engineering firm Arup involved, the airport is set to be a key player in the region once it overcomes its early-stage hurdles. Now let's talk about some truly monumental projects reshaping two of the busiest airports in the United States: Los Angeles International Airport, LAX, and JFK in New York. These aren't just upgrades, they're massive, multi-billion-dollar transformations that will leave travelers in awe. In Los Angeles, they're rewriting history with a staggering $30 billion capital investment program. This is the largest public works initiative Los Angeles has ever seen, and it's been in motion since 2009. What's on the list? Everything. An airfield and terminal modernization project, a sleek new automated people mover train system set to debut this year, and a consolidated rent-a-car facility seamlessly linked to the APM. But that's not all. The 146,000 square foot midfield satellite concourse south is opening soon, and Terminal 6 is getting a complete makeover with a 2025 finish line in sight. LAX is essentially being rebuilt from the ground up to meet the demands of the future. Over on the East Coast, JFK is pulling off its own mega expansion. This $18 billion project started back in 2019 and has already delivered milestones like the revamped Terminal 8 and upgrades to Terminal 4, both completed in recent years. But the spotlight is now on two colossal builds, Terminals 1 and 6. Terminal 1, a $9.5 billion endeavor, will feature 23 new gates, world-class dining and retail, and even an indoor green space, all wrapped up by 2030. Meanwhile, Terminal 6 is shaping up to be a $4.2 billion, 1.2 million square foot marvel, with modern check-in areas, a two-level concourse, and hospitality facilities set for 2028. And let's not forget the $1.24 billion overhaul of JFK's roadway network, which will streamline transportation by 2027. Between LAX and JFK, these projects aren't just about modernizing, they're about creating iconic, world-class airports that embody the future of travel. Both are setting new benchmarks in design, technology, and passenger experience, proving that when it comes to airport megaprojects, the sky really isn't the limit. Each of these megaprojects represents a bold leap into the future, where airports are no longer just stopovers, they're destinations, hubs, and cities of their own. From Bangkok to Dallas, Manila to Singapore, these developments are redefining what air travel can look like. The scale? Mind-blowing. The ambition? Unstoppable. The future of travel is being built right now, one megaproject at a time.